Good afternoon, Cross Timbers. Today is Monday, September 26, 2016, and I'm Jessica Barrow. In campus news, a Black Lives Matter protest is underway right now in front of the Thompson Student Center.
Hello, I'm Alejandra again. Today is Monday, September 26th, and I'm standing outside the Thompson Student Center where there is a protest going on from now until 2 p.m. for Black Lives Matter. I'm Alejandra again for Texan TV News.
Thanks, Alejandra. In other campus news, the Department of Social Sciences is hosting a watch party tonight at 8 p.m. in the O.H. Grant Building, room 118, for the debate between Democratic nominee Hillary Clinton and the Republican nominee Donald Trump. In other campus news, on Thursday, September 15th, Dr. James Gentry used his life story of battling learning disabilities to encourage students and professionals to continue learning their entire lives. As Tarleton's last lecture speaker, Gentry said people who cease to learn cannot adequately teach, and that is the greatest teachers are students. Gentry is a professor in the College of Education. He has devoted his life to teaching and learning. He is currently partnered with Keller ISD to research technology's impact on the education of students with learning disabilities. His research has been published in numerous national and international journals, textbooks, and included in several professional conferences. Gentry has also received many other awards for teaching excellence, as well as research scholarship awards. To learn more about Gentry's life and vision for education, you can go to the web address listed below. In local news, the Stephenville Empire Tribune reports Wiseman House of Chocolates of Hico celebrates 20 years of service this Saturday. They are hosting Chalktoberfest Saturday starting at 10 a.m., running through 2 p.m. in honor of this anniversary. In the celebration, the event will include tours of their workshop as well as a chocolate tasting tour through downtown Hico. The tasting will also include a drinking chocolate bar where attendants can enjoy a variety of hot chocolate and coffee options. The proceeds from the Chalktoberfest event will go to the Hico youth with an interest in arts by providing art and pastry scholarships. Tickets for the event are free, but participants must register for time slots for tours. Participants can register for tours at www.chocolatexas.eventbrite.com. In state news, a supplier of cookie dough that Bluebell Creameries blamed for possible listeria contamination of some of its ice cream said Thursday that its product tested negative for the pathogen before it was sent to the Brenham-based company. Bluebell announced Wednesday it was recalling select flavors of the ice cream distributed across the South and an Alabama plant after finding chocolate chip cookie dough from the third-party supplier, Iowa-based Aspen Hills Inc., that was potentially contaminated with listeria. Bluebell said Thursday evening in an email it stood by its test results that found listeria in the cookie dough product. No illnesses have been reported from the latest recall of the ice cream distributed in Alabama, Florida, Georgia, Kentucky, Louisiana, Mississippi, North and South Carolina, Tennessee, and Virginia, Bluebell said. In national news, a peaceful protest of about 100 people took place outside of the Bank of America Stadium Sunday in Charlotte, North Carolina, before the Carolina Panthers game. The Associated Press reports that the protest was organized to demonstrate the fatal police shootings of a black man. The protesters were chanting, "No justice, no peace." A heavy police presence surrounded the stadium before the game. Officers were dressed in black riot gear and stood side by side at all the stadium's entrances. There was a concern in the air that the sixth day of the protest over last Tuesday night's fatal shooting of the Keith Scott would disrupt the game or prevent fans from entering the stadium. Instead, the hours leading up to the game were quiet. Fans stopped to hug and pose for pictures with the officers guarding the gates. The protesters didn't officially gather until about an hour before the kickoff. The group used bullhorns and signs to protest the fatal shooting. The National Guard and North Carolina Highway Patrol also drove by the protest. All of Sunday's protest activities at the football game ended peacefully. In international news, a tanker carrying gasoline and diesel fuel continued to burn off the coast of Mexico Sunday, a day after it caught fire. Firefighting boats were battling the blaze on a boat called Burgos, owned by the Mexican state oil company Pemex. The large plume of smoke from the fire could be seen from the port of Veracruz. Pemex says in a statement that an international team of firefighting experts arrived Sunday to assist. The Mexican Navy evaluated the scene at the fire Sunday and determined that none of the oil leaked into the ocean. Firefighters have been using chemical fire extinguishers, but according to the Veracruz Port Authority, there is no estimate to when the fire will be completely extinguished. Mexico's Environmental Protection Agency has developed contamination booms with a 1-mile radius to prevent fuel from reaching the coastline. The Burgos was carrying about 168,000 barrels of gasoline and diesel. The ship was about 7 miles off the coast when it called for help at 11:30 a.m. Saturday. All of the crew was rescued. Pemex says the fire was in 2 of the ship's tanks. For more of national and international news, we turn to the AP News Minute.
This is AP News Minute. Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton are set to meet on Monday night in the first of 3 planned presidential debates. The debate is to be held on the campus of Hofstra University on Long Island, New York. Washington State mall shooting suspect Arkan Chaitin is expected in court on Monday. He's suspected of shooting dead 5 people at a Macy's makeup counter. Thousands of residents are told to leave low-lying areas of Cedar Rapids, Iowa. The overflowing Cedar River is expected to crest in that city on Tuesday. Nearby cities are sending sandbags. And golf legend Arnold Palmer died on Sunday at the age of 87. Palmer had 7 major championships and 62 PGA Tour wins in his career and is credited with making the sport popular with the public. Sandy Kozel, The Associated Press, with AP News Minute.
Today's broadcast was produced by Krista Bowman and Jerry Gaddis. You can follow us on YouTube at Texan News Service. Don't forget to tell your friends about us and become a fan of the Texan TV News on Facebook. Tune in tomorrow for the latest news from Tarleton State University campus in Stephenville, Texas.